Every night it's the same dream. Eyeballs, screams, quarter pounder with cheese. This is the weird wide world of Harvester. Let's do this.
Day 3 always makes me nervous because if you haven't found the ocarina and learned the Song of Time by then, you're pretty much screwed.
I guess talk to Hank.
I heard that someone said Karen, Little Miss Perfect, gonna get famous. Gonna get a picture on a milk carton. Yeah. Well, I heard that Karen was gone. So I went over to Miss Fitzgerald's house and asked if I could play with Karen.
Wow, even this little kid sounds like a rapist.
In the doorway, and cried, and cried. And I just stood there, wondering how long it would take for her to stop.
As I rubbed the knife delicately up and down on my cheek.
So I went inside and watched TV, 'cause they've got color, 'cause Edna has money, 'cause she runs the diner and all. And I sensed she was feeling vulnerable.
Didn't earlier they say that there's no such thing as colors TVs?
Yeah, and also your dad runs a fucking butcher shop.
She did.
And again, he hasn't.
Then I went into Karen's bedroom and looked.
You should make a lot more owning an entire gigantic slaughterhouse rather than a tiny little diner.
But all that there was.
Guys, we all know the key to enjoying an adventure game is to not get caught up in the actual plot or any details whatsoever.
Isn't the plot and the details of the plot the only point of an adventure game?
Well, there's also the click.
You can't say, oh, it's all about the gameplay.
Well, I mean, this one you can punch.
I mean, come on. In a game like this, the combat more than makes up for everything else. You know, it's like the new Devil May Cry.
I even had her trim the crust off for me. And then I ate it anyway. She was crying so hard, I could have peeked in her dress if I wanted to. But hey, when a bard's got puffy eyes and a runny nose, who wants a peek at that?
What?
Good.
This kid speaks the truth. No, wait. Actually, he sounds like a rapist. So this
small child's views does not reflect the views of Scum of the Earth, Reload Last Save, or Rablats.com.
This kid's like, is he like the Nanako Dojima of this game, or except if Nanako was a total asshole? I don't know why. Just him sitting there watching TV at all times reminds me of that.
I think he's more like Taramura Boshi from Yurusei Yatsuru, except a sociopath.
Hey, Steve. You've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning.
Anime, catch the fever!
And we won't have any problems.
What's anime, you may ask?
How do I remember all this shit? I haven't watched it since high school!
Anime is short for animation, and it refers to the Japanese art of cartoons.
Have you guys met my friend Anime Sean?
I have not. What's he like?
Hey, have you guys heard of this?
Really perverted.
Oh, okay.
You guys heard of these things called video games? They're crazy! Okay,
well, he told me about Karen and looking up some lady's dress, so I'm gonna go talk to Edna.
And say, hey, your daughter should probably stop hanging out with my brother. Because they're not just watching TV together.
With Karen gone, if I stop, I think I'll lose my mind. I've got to keep busy.
Maybe you should keep busy looking for her.
I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized.
Remember Billy Madison? You don't sulk. You get off your ass and you search for that dog.
Misfortunes of others. I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me.
Except the puppy was a dog. But the industry, that was a revolution.
Okay. Look at him strut.
Yeah. Who do you think did it out of all the perverts and weirdos? I think it's that bad seed looking kid that lives with us.
I think it is everyone in the town.
Literally. Well, you know, it's hard to trust your brother when you have amnesia and you never knew him.
I own amnesia and I don't trust Andy. I bought it on Steam and he keeps messing up all my save files.
Did you say hello to your father for me? Thank God for that, at least. I could use some good news right now. I just got the word. The order turned down my latest application. Looks like we'll be having the wedding at Moynihan's after all. So,
yeah, except
what's
I'm
new,
in the order,
Steve?
so...
I'm acting my hardest. Ah.
How could anyone do something so
Man, Uncle
terrible?
Phil, Edna's gone!
You think someone took her?
I think? Oh no, see, it was a kidnapping, haven't you heard? The sheriff got a ransom note. Seems someone wants to dip into Edna's larder. Too bad such a sweet little thing has to suffer.
Sir, can you please turn down your theremin music?
I have only seen one other person in that damn diner. How are they rolling in funds? Is it those those vagrants? That...
Sheriff Dwayne eats a lot of pie.
Huh.
He officially is keeping that place open.
Yeah.
Just like how Loomis is keeping the general store open by buying all that pornography.
That was a terrible night. Our upstairs toilet backed up. Pete Swell came over and fixed it.
Oh, I knew this was a horror game.
My back's still sore from helping him carry his stuff up the stairs. Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Step in a
I'm
bear trap and chew
acting!
his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched tucker. Serves the rich bastard.
I think anyone would.
Man, he would chew his own tucker off before he'd get a scratch on his tucker. So is he adjusting his belt, or wringing his hands, or...
He's scratching his tucker.
Alright.
I like how there's a bird in this one room and nowhere else.
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge. Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. He told me if I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is
The answer to why the music keeps starting and stopping abruptly.
Damn it, another
So
epileptic.
sinister.
Just like everywhere else in the entire town.
If I shut my eyes, maybe he'll just go
Maybe
away.
playing right into their hands. Did you think of that? Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed. My
I kind of hope it does.
mother keeps me up on the latest gossip. Not like she really wants to talk to me. More like she's feeding me information.
It's all going to her
For
thighs.
instance, she told me that Mr. Johnson's tucker was vandalized. That's another weird thing. Every car I've seen drive by is a tucker. There were only 31 produced. What are the odds of that?
I've always wanted a tucker. Funny
How-
that Harvest
I think
would
it's
be
funny that
full
you
of
know
them.
such detailed
Any idea
information
who
on
scratched the car?
these cars.
Well, she's been fed all that information.
It was
Why
me!
would you do something like that?
Because I'm
Part of
awesome.
the lodge initiation.
I see.
Look,
Oh,
I
that's
don't
fine.
know what's going on
Oh,
here,
so they're
but
not a
getting
lodge of
into the
serial
lodge
killers
is the
or
best way to find
Evil
out.
monks.
By
They're a
committing
lodge of merry
vandalism?
pranksters.
You must egg this
Well-
house.
Well, no, it's like a lodge of scavenger hunting, is really all it is.
You will go to Mr. Potsdam's door, and there you will ring the bell. But upon his arrival, you will vanish.
Oh, and don't forget you'll leave the poop bag on fire.
Hold on. It's a harmless prank, or should we take Malcolm X's stance? By any
Yeah.
means necessary.
I guess you'll fit right in, won't you?
Scratching a car is no big deal. Getting out of this mess is.
Sorry. When you put it that way, I guess I was.
Guess I forgot to open my eyes.
I
I
understand
like how
what a
she's
little
talking
girl
to
is
you
missing.
so earnestly
That's
and
right.
everything
Name's
while
Karen.
looking at
I
the
heard the
wall
blood
and
was
having her
talking about
legs
it
up.
downstairs. When did it happen?
Tuesday night.
God, that was a bad night for everyone. Tuesday, our upstairs
God damn
toilet
it.
backed
We
up.
already know.
As if that wasn't bad enough.
Why
Mr.
is that such
Potsdam
news
was
everyone
living
needs to know?
almost
When I come over and
irrationally.
hang out, Chris, you don't
Like the
tell me
toilet
about
had
your
it in for
recent
him personally.
toilet
Through the
issues
wall,
or plumbing.
I kept hearing him ask somebody named
Well,
Mr.
Because I
Swell
assume
if
you'll
the
find out
toilet would be
you're on
fixed
your
by dark.
own.
Yeah, I mean, no,
And
no,
when
your
Swell
bathroom
said
does
it'd
look
take
good
most
with
of the
blue.
night to fix, Daddy totally
That is
lost
information that no one listening
Swell
to us
said
is
he'd
going to
stay all
benefit
night
from
and
right
fix it.
now.
That's
Just
Just
like-
like everything that someone is saying in this game.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm trying to make a point here. Come on.
Come back and
Bye.
visit me soon, okay?
I love you, whoever you are. Also, who am I?
Fun fact, 50 episodes from now when we have our big special, we're going to have a quiz, and one of the questions is going to be, what color is Chris's bathroom?
And it's gonna change because we have painted again.
Yep, it's going to be white. Fuck you. scum of the earth. Well, Andy, I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery.
Oh, pet cemetery.
Oh, sometimes Dad is better.
God, look at that strut. He is a male model in the making.
I'm a model.
I think you mean he's a mailman in the making.
Operate the picnic table. How does this work?
These matches?
Especially for your wedding. What?
Maybe they've got...
Oh, it's a matchbook.
In Harvest, it's customary to light your bride on fire.
And put her out with holy water?
Rise from your grave!
I was really hoping the Zelda tune would play. And then you hold her up over your head. Da 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 da. You found a little girl.
Do you think that she beat her way out of that grave, like Beatrix Kiddo?
No, I think it'd be great if she did that little punch and then like that swirl thing through all the dirt.
Thank God I found you. Are you alright, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mom's
No, someone
store?
buried Ellie from the
Or
League.
to the policeman?
Probably
Can you tell
Taco.
me who did this to you?
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
I won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house. Then he dug a hole. Please, I just
Here's what we do
want
in
to
my
go
house.
home
We
now.
dig graves.
Please.
By the way, we're the family that the
I don't
Klopeks from the
know.
Burbs are based
Just
on.
take me to the store or the policeman.
Now let's play
Please.
doctor.
Mommy
It's terminal.
said to
Well,
go
might as
to
well
the
cremate him.
policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost.
How can she be lost?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Olsen twin. She was the third untalented Olsen they decided to bury. No, wait, I'm sorry. The third untalented Olsen starred in that really shitty horror movie a couple months back. Poster of it right here. Because it was so bad I can't remember the name.
I thought it was called poster of it right here.
You didn't realize I now have to make a poster for poster of it right here. No one make any more poster jokes. I don't want to make another poster.
So I guess let's talk to her mom.
Now that we got the kid back. Ooh, you think we'll get a hero's welcome?
Or pie?
We didn't save tree trunks, kid. I'll bake you a nice apple pie from saving my daughter from being molested.
Oh my God. Karen. Thank God.
Well, I kind of did it, so
Down
God
in the
really had
graveyard.
nothing to do with it.
She was buried alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
Thank you, Steve. Thank
Damn
you
his
from both
pots.
of us. Here's the reward money. Take
Wait
it
a minute.
and go.
So she's not going
I
to
need
look
to be
further
alone with
into
my
it?
baby.
She's like, oh, well.
She's like, oh, okay, I'll give you the reward money because your future father-in-law buried her. That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
I think we need to confront Mr. Potsdam and his damnable pots.
I would say it's the C word. Collusion.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Cut the crap, Uncle Phil.
Yeah, I
Uncle
know
Phil,
what that
you
crazy
molested
little bitch
Karen,
said,
buried her
but
alive.
It's not true.
How does he know
I
what
was at
she
home that
said?
night. Mrs. Potsdam will vouch for me. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
That's right, Mr. Potsdam. Hello, Steve.
I find it weird that we're married and I can't pronounce your last name.
Forget the pot roast, Mother.
Not to mention the fact that they're not on
Pot roast
first name
isn't for
speaking terms.
For persecutors. I won't share my meat with him. My meat! My meat!
You know, oddly enough, that was supposed to be shout at the end of Helter Skelter, but they decided to go with I got blisters on me fingers. Should we apologize or should we lay into him?
Come on, man. Don't let him get away with that. That girl was one of the only cool characters in this game so far.
Oh, nothing happened.
Huh.
The hell?
If it
Try this
isn't
again.
my favorite...
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, I forgot why I was mad.
Stop mumbling, Steve.
I don't think that's how they spell it.
Oh, fuck you.
Stop mumbling, Steve.
See what Stephanie has to say about this.
I'm glad to see you. Is it true? You found Karen?
Yeah, just in time, too. He'd molested her and buried her alive. He couldn't bring himself to kill her outright, so he just decided to stick her in the ground and
You know, a
let
lot of
fate
people
take
claim
its
that this
course.
game
Who
is
would do that to
like a
helpless
dark
child?
comedy, but I
He
think
says it
child
was Mr.
molestation is
Potsdam.
going a little too dark.
And I believe her.
Yeah.
Oh Christ!
Also,
All this
there's no
time I've been
comedy.
under the same roof with that thing watching me.
Take it easy, okay?
So.
You know,
at
if you
least they're
rearrange that
pretending to
sentence,
take
you
him
could say,
away
"I don't want to
then.
live under this roof watching The Thing," and I'd be like, "Well, that's a good movie. Can I get on this?"
No, see, she wants to
back
go
and
to
visit
like
me
a
soon,
theater screening of it
okay?
and see it in the big screen.
Oh, all it has is the crappy Betamax.
Yeah,
Scan lines ruins it.
I know, right?
Not even the director's cut.
She'd probably enjoy watching the movie better if she looked, away from the wall and towards the screen.
She has a mirror. That's how she watches all her movies.
Oh my god, I can't believe everyone in these movies is left-handed except for that one guy.
Also, why are all the shirts written backwards?
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward. And if you ask me,
Hey,
the
remember
lodge
that
lies
time I saw
firmly
you having
that
sex in the
direction.
closet? Good
Mr. Johnson
times.
says one of my
I'm not
pupils
nostalgic, I'm just a pervert. I want to see you and my old teacher get it on
I must
again.
say, I was relieved when I learned he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time. Say, congratulations
tried to
on
make that
finding
sound
Karen
creepy,
Fitzpatrick.
But sadly,
Don't know how you did
I'm a
it, but if I were still
terrible
publishing
actor.
the Sentinel, you can bet I'd run a full profile on you.
Speaking of tree trunks, this guy sounds like male tree trunks.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Community theater.
I don't
tree.
know how that was supposed to sound. Work on your inflection.
Ah, cheese it.
Casually strut away, quick. Okay, that is the loudest fire alarm if you can hear it from, hundreds of feet above. Why does that axe look like it's not part of the...
It's just floating.
garage?
It's like those old cartoons, how like there'll be like a wall, or like Scooby-Doo, and like one of the bricks will be colored differently, and they're going to touch it, and that's going to release like a secret
Like,
door.
Scoob, I'm just gonna put my hand over here because I'm really tired of standing and need something to support myself for some reason. Oh no!
A fun fact, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but, the reason people are in games are allowed to hold so much stuff, and then it just appears when they need it, is actually something that was invented back in the cartoons. The whole idea of pulling, like, a hammer or an axe out behind you to hit someone.
Yeah, like if Jerry wanted to hit Tom.
Yeah, right.
The hammer would just boom.
That was called hammer space. So anytime you pull anything out from behind you, that little secret void, that little black hole.
Like a pocket dimension.
Yes, that's called hammer space.
People who might not know this, Jason Kelly is a avid player of the Warner Brothers pen and paper games made by Warren Spector.
Yeah, it's great because there's no inventory limits like in D&D, Like you have an armor count limit, and, you can only carry so much cash or weapons or spells. But nope, you can pull out, that whole WB water tower and smack someone with it.
Well, I got a ladder, so I know what I'm doing.
Frisbee! Let's go play Ultimate Frisbee.
What?
Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Literally the only reason to have a ladder. Come on.
Damn it. Well, that
Except,
didn't- that
get
didn't work.
into a burning house, which is what
Frickin'
they used it for.
Chicanery.
This game just promises so much.
Frickin' Sinead O'Connor.
And then just lets you down on so many levels.
This controls the alarm system. You turn it off or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, that didn't work.
That is a straight slot. I don't think that's what they're called.
This game is very discerning.
Okay, I'm not the world's greatest handyman, but why would a flathead screwdriver not
that's
work?
a straight shot, not a flathead. Which is the same thing, but a stupider, less common name.
Okay, but why would a flathead screwdriver not work on a Phillips screw?
Why are you able to remove the security bars on a house with a simple screwdriver? Isn't that kind of negating the purpose?
Whoa!
I like the cow.
Holy
with the bad
shit!
textures.
Oh hey.
Oh, any of you that have watched the show Fringe, you'll recognize that cow.
Examine sex toys.
They use a lot of sex toys in Fringe?
No, leave that there.
Shit.
If any of it turns up missing.
I didn't want to watch that show, but now I'm intrigued.
What's going on?
I'm kind of upset they
there?
canceled it. You didn't tell me that sex cow is in it.
Go.
Sex cow, you're my sex cow.
I find it sad that there actually is a song called Sex Cow, and yet you didn't sing that.
I don't know
No,
how it goes.
leave that there.
Come on, you should have milked it for all it was worth.
Marv, what's
now
going
return to a
on in
previous scene.
there?
Go.
Can you get those floating lips away from that ass?
I just think it's great that they're memorializing their rosy ass cheeks.
Come to see your poor old dad.
Are you my father?
Those are actually Rosie
Really?
O'Donnell's ass cheeks.
I don't remember.
Don't you recognize your dear old mummy dad?
I'm not in the mood for jokes.
I'm serious. Why won't anyone believe me?
That's kind of close
Well,
to you've
you
always been a
were
kidder,
kidder,
Steve.
Steve.
Oh, there it is!
Don't
Damn
make me
it!
Wow.
laugh now.
Cut you off guard.
Remember the stitches.
My God. What has she done to you?
Rock
She
my
doesn't
world.
know you're here, does she?
She turned me into the guy from Sanitarium.
No, I had to break in. What the hell is going on in here?
Terrible
I
point and
know
click
it's a
adventure
mystery to
game
you.
All Stars. Pitch it to Sony.
Sacred things that husbands and wives do behind
Well, I mean,
closed doors.
they have more characters than
Maybe we should
Sony
have
actually has, so they
special
probably go all
father-son
for it.
talk. Especially now
Let's
that
see.
you're getting
We have Steve.
married.
We have Guy from Sanitarium.
What's the guy from, like, Dark Seed?
Mike Dawson.
Mike, oh yeah, I was called him Mark too.
Mike Dawson. We have that pompous a-hole from Broken Sword.
The lawyer.
Fuck him. Shit. I think I hate him more than Steve. That guy's just an ass and just... Oh, everything he says annoys me.
But you need to be forewarned. You need to know what to look out for. The hobby horse and the jello.
See, this just goes to show that some people
all right.
are
Don't get
natural
worked up.
improv
You need to
workers,
rest.
and some really
Yes.
just don't have that gift.
Rest.
That line right there.
But why did you come? You must have had a reason for risking it.
I need some meat. And Pat won't give me any without your signed permission.
I
Good old
need some meat.
dependable
I don't
cat.
know why, but
Here, son.
plot demands it.
Here's my signature. Take it to him, and you won't have any problem. Now
I
go,
don't-
son. Go quickly, before she comes back.
I have to go solve a puzzle in a Mayan rune. I think that's our next point and click adventure game, guys. It's going to be
Fuck
Sanitarium.
yeah.
You know who's in Sanitarium? Marty.
How do you spell Marty?
M-A-R-T-Y. Marty. Gonna get some meat at the meat plant. I think this game just should be called Harvester Quest for Meat. I would love if this is like the end, like you give him, there's like all your memories come flooding back. It was like, meat. I remember! Lightning starts shooting out of your hands.
The reason for living is
Your father okayed the meat, huh? How's he doing? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Here's your meat, son. You run along.
Wait,
now.
which is your
The
answer?
shipment of animals
He's
is coming in,
okay.
and it's time to start
I
studying.
said, my mother's cut him to ribbons. Good, good.
Good.
Well, I got that meat now.
Well, you know, no one can take him seriously since he's such a Joker or whatever they say.
Oh, this game made me puke in my mouth just now. Better the fact that I ate an entire large pizza by myself.
Nightfall descends upon harvest. There is a tractor. And some trees.
You can tell this game's made by a hack. People are like, nothing says gothic middle American horror than Nightfall slowly descending on a tractor.
American Gothic. Then again, I guess you'd have to have the pitchfork in there, wouldn't you?
Alright, we're back to the offensive fire station.
What's offensive about it? It's a school for artists.
What was the terrible latency on Steve just then? His ping is terrible.
Ooh, woo woo.
Shut up, dog.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
Operate the sheet. Whoa.
I guess he's just always here.
What are you doing here?
Just standing here, waiting to be called.
No.
Sitting.
You just hang out all the time?
I'm not a person, Steve. I'm an object. You do well to remember that. A person is his job. Someday you'll understand that.
I'm not a person.
You don't.
Oh, no, wait. Yes, I am. I'm my job.
You'll be dead.
Dead.
Have you gotten your lodge application in
Hell
yet?
yeah.
Good. You may survive yet.
I don't know.
I'll assure
He's
you
kind of
this
grown on me.
will-
He is pretty handsome.
I'm just sorry, everyone. I'm stunned at what Jason just said. Moving on. Jason, do you want to say something? Is this a time and place for it? We support you. We just don't want Harvester to be the thing to make you come to terms with it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with appreciating
the male form.
Yeah, the male form.
What?
Sitting or standing.
Guy tell a heterosexual guy that he thinks his booty's fly?
Although, what is this with these responses? 2 spaces after a period? No one does that anymore. This game is so dated.
Not at all. That's not my job. However, since I am an
They pay another guy to dress up in a rat costume and eat cheese.
Hold on, fuck you. Object R? Really? That's how you pronounce it? No, yeah, he says Object Dart.
Light and bulk is light.
Would you like some Horse Devour?
Oh yeah. Finally, someone's getting turned on.
And it's Jason.
All right.
Yeah, I used a ladder to climb up to that place that I easily could have just used a fucking box for.
All right.
Or just stand on that little table right there.
Or just stand on your fucking tippy toes. It's a bolt of cloth. You could just like pinch a little and pull it down.
Can I point out something that I never wanted to say? And
Yes.
I will say I did not watch this show. I have just seen commercials and stuff.
Okay.
Can you open the inventory?
Inventory's
Does
open.
he not look like a grown-up version of the kid from iCarly? Is it kid and I? Wait, is it iCarly? It's one of those Nick shows. I don't know. There's a kid who looks just like that.
All I know is this looks like J.R. Bob Dobbs.
Or what the captain from or was it
Murphy? Yeah.
Pod 6 is full of jerks.
All I know is that bake sale torn thing there looks sort of like a poorly rendered machine gun
I don't
or
know.
power drill.
I think this game is a subgenius plot to destroy America.
So you got the thing for the thing?
Yeah, I got the
And then
bolt
you
of
did the
cloth.
things with things?
I did the things for things. Point and click games do things for other things, then do
things
those things.
for the thing, and then it's clobbering time.
Oh, back to the castle that looks like skin. Or as I like to call it, Castlevania. Howl's moving foreskin. There's even 2 little testicles.
Time to take off this incredibly oversized shirt, even though I'm quite fat.
Look at how disgusted he looks. He's like, I can't believe I did another scene for this game.
Ugh, I'm so sweaty even though I did nothing. Time
That's
to
a
turn off
definition-
all the lights in the entire house.
So they're just going to keep using the same...
This is the loading screen.
It's
obviously.
called a recurring nightmare.
Okay, so this is the same thing we did on our other adventure game we've been playing. It takes place down in New
Mate.
Orleans.
Oh yeah, was the recurring nightmare just a motif of those games, or was it just a way to save money on animation?
Probably the latter.
Just reuse the same cutscene over and over again. No one will notice.
It's like somehow we're supposed to be seeing that, and like each time, like we're supposed to pick out a new thing and be like, oh, now I get it. Now it makes more sense.
Now I understand. The hamburger did it.
The Hamburglar.
Wait, hold on. He puts on the shirt and then it gets tucked in automatically and changes to another shirt.
Yeah,
The other one was blue. What?
It's a magic shirt.
Oh, cool.
You know how
They had those in the
there's
50s?
Joseph in his Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Yeah.
This is Steve in his super dumpy flannel shirt. Well, I think we're going to take another break, folks. Thanks for sticking around.
We survived day 3 without the moon crashing into the city, so that's good.
That's good. Did we use the fierce deity mask?
Oh, look. There he is. He's so impatient, you know, for a guy who, you know, is probably getting paid by the hour, you know, to work on this game.
Probably not much.
I doubt he gets paid at all. In fact, I think at most he probably gets like a college credit.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and to see more of our videos, go to rablats.com or reloadlastsave.com.